As Tesla's sales staff work without days off in 13 hours shift to combat market decline in China because China is its most important market. If it loses China, it goes bankrupt. This is reported by carnewschina.com. And Chery restarts its Rely brand to take on the pickup truck market due to Ford being unmarketable in China. And I spoke about that due to the tariffs. What is NIO doing yet again? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So NIO's management said orders for the Firefly were in line with expectations, and as before avoided talking about specific numbers. Firefly will focus on one car, just as the Mini did in its early days. The management of NIO aims for Firefly, the company's third brand. As we know, we have our main brand, we have the Envo brand, and now we have the Firefly brand, to contribute 10% of its sales, but emphasize that this could take some time. 10%. It may not seem like a lot, does it, guys? Well, it is a lot in China. In the long run, we would like Firefly to reach about 10% of NIO's incorporated total sales, as Mini accounts for about 10% of BMW sales. Well, let's don't talk about the Mini anymore because it would be a thing of the past. It will be in museums now. William Li, NIO's founder, chairman, and CEO, said yesterday. Li mentioned the goal in an interview with local media in Shanghai yesterday, along with Firefly president Daniel Jin. This comes a day after Firefly officially launched under the NIO Incorporated umbrella, under NIO's umbrella. And this is the first year, and reaching that goal will take a process, Li emphasized. NIO is targeting a doubling of deliveries in 2025 compared to 2024. The company's management previously mentioned it delivered 221,970 vehicles last year. Well, the company didn't say that. That's what they did, according to data compiled by CNEV Post. Asked about market feedback, the company emphasized that Firefly, like the NIO brand, does not publish orders data. Overall orders for Firefly were in line with expectations and relatively good, Jin said. Neither Li nor Jin mentioned any capacity of sales target for Firefly, which may be due in part to lessons learned from the Envo brand and from the original brand, from the NIO brand. So we know that Alanai left. We know that Dr. Fenshe took over and is starting to market Envo in a massive way and taking different steps to make us confident to know that the Envo brand will start selling as well and ramping up. We shall see as the weeks go by and the months go by. Li said yesterday Firefly will focus on one car first, as the Mini did in its early days, and as for how to build derivatives based on this car, that will have to be considered later when it makes money, Li said. So they will be using the something that we all wanted. We didn't want Firefly, even though the battery station that they originally was going to build for them would cost only 1/3. We all wanted, and a lot of people said it's going to be cash burn. So, and CATL will not be building stations for the Firefly brand, but instead NIO is going to have them use our 5th generation stations. And this is genius because we all said it too. Why not just charge the car in the meantime? And that's exactly what they're doing. We're chargeable, we're swappable, and upgradable. That's why we have those options and no one else have them. The Mini brand sold more than 200,000 units a year globally. So it could do with some derivatives, Li said. So we're coming to steal their lunch and we're going worldwide because, and people are missing this point too. Firefly is a world model, it's a world brand, and it's going worldwide this year. Our current goal is to get the base model right, and they consider this a base model even though it's superior in every way. It's a premium boutique car. So he said the current goal is to get the base model right and build on that to make the car more interesting, to make it even more interesting. So we will probably see a faster form of AI. Right now it does have an AI. It came with an AI in the car. It will be faster. Everything will probably be the suspension system. Everything going forward will be upgraded and better. The company will make more interesting things without requiring a large investment in research and development, such as modifying the car without altering the body, glass, or adding some interesting accessories, Lee said. So how is that possible without a lot of research and development? I'll tell you guys how. And this is why we're going to be profitable massive and suddenly by the end of this year. Massive and suddenly. Even our research and development costs will decrease significantly. But how is that, you may ask? It's something called Qwen 2.5. Have you guys ever heard of that? Yes. It makes DeepSeek look like a joke. We have adopted it from Alibaba, and rightfully so. Qwen 2.5. Alibaba invested over $1 billion into NIO, and that money is still there. So Alibaba wants to see us to be not just survive, but to be the #1 EV company in the world. So with Qwen 2.5, our research and development costs will decrease dramatically this year, and that's another reason why we will become profitable in a sudden and massive manner. Jin emphasized that Firefly will use the Mini as a value anchor and will also react to market conditions. Yes, it will react to market conditions and evolve accordingly. Firefly pre-sales at NIO Day, as we all know, was just a little over $16,000. The price was lowered in line with what the market is doing right now. And he says, I hope the RMB 119,800, a little over 16,000 US dollars pricing will make this car a new profit growth point, Jin said. So do you guys believe that this car will sell like hot bread? Do you guys believe that this will be in demand, especially in Europe? If so, put it in the comments line, guys. I hope you guys found this video yet again on a Monday to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.